Hello, I'm Johnny. Welcome to the Ginger Geek Show / Collector's Corner, where I like to showcase off new additions to my collection. Now, continuing off with last week's video with the Dr. No 1/6 scale figure, today we are talking about the James Bond one that I have from, obviously, again, it's the Dr. No one. Quite a little couple of things to say here. It's from Sideshow Collectibles is where I ordered from. The actual figure is made from Big Chief Studios though. I always kind of say this isn't like a plug, but I do quite like Sideshow Collectibles because every time you order one, you get points back that kind of can help with a future, and there will be future ones I will be getting. So I really quite like it. I think it's a really kind of great way to kind of to collect, because obviously you will be once it's a dangerous game. Once you get involved with these things, you never stop. So let's quickly talk about the actual box first of all. So that's the front there, which is really nice. The side with Connery there, the other side just a 007, and in the back just the same as the Dr. No one. In fact, the exact same as the Dr. No one. This kind of description of both, and I'll quickly just kind of say, because I have actually got the front still here. It is the actual Dr. No cover as well, and I'm going to say it right now, between these two covers I actually have to say I prefer the Dr. No one. I think with the white it kind of actually it kind of nicely kind of stands out, so I actually quite like that one. I just wanted to do a little kind of comparison there, but yeah, just kind of quickly talking, you've got the kind of collector's edition, so you don't feel stupid for paying the amount of money that you do for these things. So yeah, as it says, so you've got that there, so it's really nice. So I'll quickly just open it up and then we'll do a wee kind of close look. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Here we go. That's the top out. And when you open it up, you have obviously this, where this also works as a background, which I'm going to say, this background, I might actually kind of keep and do something with it. I don't really know yet, but I quite like that. I quite like the gun barrel. I think that's quite nice, so I'll probably use that at some point. So let's open it up, take them out there. You get little kind of instructions again, and there's another panel. Now, I just got the kind of normal kind of one. There is another Bryce version. I believe if you pre-ordered from Big Chief, you did get the Trilby hat and his overcoat. I didn't get that one sadly, which kind of gutted a little bit. I would have maybe liked the Trilby hat. I think that would have been quite nice, but that's it. So as you open it, you get two pieces here. So oh, too excited! I'm too excited to go for which one. So open the kind of the main one there. So just take that off. So you get loads of stuff. I will obviously, you'll see it better in close up, but just take the actual, there he is. Get Connery out, and there he is, looking very nice. As it says, from Dr. No, from the obviously the kind of his opening sequence that he has in the movie, and just my quick kind of thoughts. Very nice head sculpt indeed. I really like the look of it. So I'm just going to place him nicely there. So we get many things. Obviously you get, if I can even take the thing out, there he is. He's iconic Walther PPK, though it doesn't look like a Walther PPK to me actually. It looks a bit weird. I don't know, something doesn't look right in that one. I'm assuming that's his cigarette holder. We've got there. What else we got? We've got something that opens up by the looks of it. Maybe. Oh, oh you actually do get the Altho. Oh, is that maybe the Beretta? That might have been the Beretta actually, because it is Dr. No. So it looks like you also do get a Walther PPK, which is a very nice case. I'll do a better kind of close up in a second of that. A lot of accessories with this one, much better than the Dr. No. You get wads of money as the Americans would call it. There, which is really nice. A couple of wee bits and bobs. I think there's a watch. There's a lighter there. I think we've got a watch here, should be. We've got an actual cigarette as well, if I can pick it up, there we go. We've got a cigarette as well, and a watch as well, which I'm assuming will be a Rolex. I think he had a Rolex at Dr. No point. And a couple of wee joints for the hands. So that's that bit. Then obviously this bit is the base we have here. So as normal, you've got the bottom bit there, which is really nice. My favourite bit of these stands, I don't like, if you know my regular stuff, I don't like the ones that go around the waist. I just don't really like that sort of one, to be honest. And obviously we have the, if I can open it up, it is the plaque for the base, I think, yeah, we'll call it, with a very nice James Bond Dr. No there, and a shoe, I believe it's called, for, it's a lot of this, you should get it really nice, for there, no table though, don't get a table. I'm surprised I didn't do that as like another thing, and loads of cards, which is quite nicely kept in a wee bag so they don't go everywhere, and loads of hands, which I'm just going to, there we go, for easiness, pop them out there. Loads of hands, a good, really nice choice of hands there. So, as always, it looks great. So, as always, what I like to do, I'm going to turn the camera around for a closer look. And now for a closer look. So, I've put it on the stand. I think I'm always going to do it. I know some people kind of don't. Quick question though, anyone else, is this quite loose? Is this meant to actually, you know, go in solid? It's always loose in me and I never find it kind of, it stays in nicely. But anyway, so that's it there. This looks fantastic. So I'm going to quickly just go over all the accessories, as I said. So many hands, you get 6 different little hands, which is great. Just going to go through them. 6 actually, there's 8. 10 including, I guess, the ones that you've got. So you've got many to choose from, even a little karate chop one there as well, which is really nice. So yes, you also get, which I think I made a mistake, it's actually his Beretta that he first kind of has there, and you get this really nice case, which if you open up is, if I can open up, here we go, wait, there we go, and inside you get the Walther PPK, which is just a nice little accessory as well there. Loads of stuff here with accessories. As I said, you get money as well, money, and you get a bag full of cards, which also comes with the shoe, which, does that actually work as well? I don't know. Probably. Maybe. Let me figure that one out. As well as you get a nice watch there. You get so many things. Here we go. A lighter. I don't even know if that you can even make it, because some of these things are a bit kind of small. His cigarette holder. You see there. Very nice. And also you get this little thing, which I think is very nice. You see there, just kind of saying what you have got. Very authentic, and also a little kind of diagram, how to put the batteries in and all that sort of stuff, which is really quite good. And you see there. So very nice stuff indeed. So quickly can I talk about, let's talk about this. So should we say about the articulation? I'm going to say right now, I'm just going to take it off this, I think, just to kind of maybe, I don't know if this will showcase of this what I'm going to talk about here, but if you don't like the yeah, it's just kind of, it was a bit to do it there. If you don't like the stand, you might have an issue, because and I talked to my friend about this, he has the same kind of issue. The feet are very loose, they are not strong whatsoever. I mean, look at that's just, to me, very loose articulation on the feet. I'm not really one bothered about articulation, but that's an issue when it's the thing that's kind of, you know, let's be real, holding the actual thing. So I just think it's a bit too loose. The legs are good. I think they're good. They're not the greatest. I think this has kind of been the weakest one I've had. I'm quite surprised a little bit. I think the Dr. No was generally better for. It might have just been a case of it's just mine. But when my pal also had a problem with it as well, I found it interesting. Inside, I think the actual costume, the suit is very nicely done though. I think it's all looking very great indeed. Not crazy about this bits though. I think this looks a bit scruffy. I don't feel like I remember looking at that bad in the actual movie, but overall it looks really quite nice. I think the overall body, as I said, the articulations, it's not too crazy. But I'm not going wild about it, if I'm honest, and maybe in time I would be a bit worried if they might get a little too loose and they just kind of struggle to even have any form of kind of place, really. So yeah, it's a bit kind of worrying, I think, a little bit with that. But so yeah, so that's a bit of a kind of close-up of the kind of overall body. So let's now do a close-up of the head sculpt. The close-up of the head sculpt. Best thing about the figure, I'm not gonna lie, as it says, I think the downgrades are very much the articulation, but this head sculpt That is Connery. There is just no way about it. I think maybe they're nailing off their best with Big Chief. As I said, I'm not a big fan of the Doctor Who stuff. I love Doctor Who. I ain't buying. I do fancy the Roger Delgado's Master. I might get that one, but in terms of Bond, they've been kind of hitting it quite well, to be honest. I think the Roger Moore one's really great as well, and I think this is no exception. This is. There's just kind of no way about it. This is just Connery, isn't it? I think this looks really great indeed. Try to make sure I get the good. There we are. Nice good close up of it all. Just the eyes, the lines on him, even his hairpiece that he has. I think they've done a really good job with this. Yeah, it's the best thing indeed about the figure. So there we have it. That's my kind of quick review on the James Bond Doctor Who 1/6 scale figure from Big Chief. I'm very half and half. I'm not going to lie. I'm not crazy on the articulation. I think that's going to be an issue in time. But I think the actual design of the costume, I think it looks spot on to what it does in Doctor No. The head sculpt is phenomenal. There's no way about it. It's Connery. I mean, look, the accessories are fantastic. Like there is a lot. You get so many hands, as I said, and I can't argue against that. But when the main thing is, you know, the feet seems to be a bit of a loose issue, might be a problem for some. As I says, I'm fine. I'm going to keep it on the stand. I don't have an issue with that. I do that with other ones, so there's no problem with that. But that could be an issue for some. So I'm kind of half and half. I'm not in love with it, if I'm honest. But I do think it's very nice. Because I think in comparison, I think the Doctor No one, you know, let's be real, for Doctor No is meant to be such a, you know, he's not in the movie long, and they really went for it. I don't know if it's just maybe the figure I've got is just a bit kind of loose, but as I says, when my friends the same had their issue, I don't know what's kind of the kind of problem there. So I don't know. But yes, overall, I do think it is good. I just have some slight issues with it. So I'd like to know what you guys think. Comment down below. Do you have this one? I'd like to know what you think. Do you have the issues? Maybe I'd like to know. Has anyone else got this? And did they have the issues? I don't know. I hope it's not just me. I'd like to know. So yes, comment down below, like, share, subscribe, that'd be very kind. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter on the Ginger Geek 92. That'd be very good of you. I do a lot, again, I ramble on most of the time about all this sort of stuff, James Bond, Doctor Who, Marvel and the like. So yes, that'd be good if you can do all that. So, more videos in the future. So until then, see you later.